Hello, welcome to the stream. As the title suggests, these are random 2 hours in my day, and we'll be doing a lot of stuff today. We'll start with LeetCode, and then we have to do several other things. Okay, so let's start the stream now. Cool. So as I told you, we will be doing several things today. The first thing we're gonna start with the LeetCode problem. Then we'll move on to solving one assignment of ours, and then if the time permits, then we might also try OpenGL. So yeah, there are some things that I'm going to do in the stream, not just the DSA. A very good morning, Tarun. Hi Kwanid, good morning to you too. How are you? How are you doing? I hope you find this message in good health and spirit. Thank you. Same to you. You sound like a professor right now. I know you like being TA and stuff and teaching people, but you sound like a professor right now. Given an integer n, we have to return the decimal value of the binary string formed by concatenating the binary representation of 1 to n in order. We have to return the decimal value of the binary string, which is formed by concatenating the binary representation of 1 to n in order. And the n could be up till 10 to the power 5. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's try to solve this problem really quick. After this problem, we will jump to solving assignment probably. So let's quickly solve this problem. You know, I've been working on several things. Yesterday I worked on something, and I was able to actually make some progress in it. So I got really happy that I was able to make some progress in that. But now I realized that it took me a lot of time. Like I wasted about 2 hours yesterday trying to figure out something. 2 hours is a lot of time in my book at least. So now I feel slightly bad about it. Also today in the morning, I woke up at 7 and I wanted to stream until 10. But I didn't stream actually. Instead, after waking up, I went to sleep once again. Which is why I'm streaming right now. And so I can just say that my day hasn't really been the way I wanted it to be, because I wasted a lot of time. But anyways, that happens sometimes, so which is fine. We have been given an integer. We have to return the decimal value of binary string formed by concatenating the binary representation of 1 to n in order. The brute force approach would be to loop from 0 to n, I mean 1 to n, convert every number to the binary form, add it to the string, and then finally whatever string that we have to convert that string into a number. That's the brute force method. But the problem with the brute force method, I can see there are two problems with the brute force method. The first problem with the brute force method that could be is the concatenation result would be way too much, and if the concatenation result is too much, then we have to convert this string into binary using the actual function instead of the whatever method that we have. So for example, if I write 11022, I get 6 because this is 6. But if I do the same thing with a slightly bigger number, I do not know if I can do this here or not. I can maybe. So if I say int x comma 2, it did return me something. Wow, that's kind of cool. If it returned me something, that's kind of cool. Let's try to do this and see if it was correct. Yeah, that was correct. Then in that case I feel we can sort of do brute force only. Since we're doing Python is good for these kind of problems specifically. So what I can do is I can create one temporary string, and the next thing that I can do is I can loop from 1 to n, and I can say the binary would be bin of I from 2, because when I say bin, then it gives me 0b and then the binary of the number that we have. So I need to remove the 0b, so I'm taking the array. I need to do this from 0 1. I do not take the 0, I do not take the 1, I take from the second index. Now I have b, I'm going to add it to my b finally whatever I have, I can return int of temp comma 2 percentage p. And according to me, since we are using Python, we should be fine with this code, and it should work for bigger numbers also, but I'm not pretty sure about that. So let's try if it works for a bigger number, and if it does, then we can submit it. Otherwise we'll have to figure out something else. So let's type in a bigger number, 2 3 4 5. Let's try for 10 to the power 5 and let's see if it works. Yeah, it works for the bigger number also, so this would be fine. Now I can also discuss a solution without Python. That solution would be to actually write the function to get binary from a integer and then convert that integer into the binary once again. So I might want to write that function, and in that function all you need to do is you need to make sure that wherever you are multiplying by 2 or dividing by 2, so actually wherever you are multiplying by 2 you can just do modulo p there itself, and that would make sure that your code works perfectly fine. Let's quickly check the solution of someone so that we can verify that this is actually what we are supposed to do. Yeah, if you're using Python, then this is true, but if you're not using Python, even if you're not using Python, you can write a function. Yeah, it's like this. You can write a function. This is a power function, and you can write a function power that can solve the problem. Anyways, I feel this is fine. This is fine for right now. So that's pretty much all about the first problem. Now we have solved 23 problems in 23 days, other than whatever I've been doing. So I've solved like 337 problems, which is a good thing. Okay, so since this was a slightly easier problem, how about we try to solve a couple of more problems, and then we jump into the assignments and stuff, because I have to do a lot of work today. I can't just be solving problems. But anyways, let's try to solve these two problems also, because I feel that they are simple. So let's solve these two problems and then we will try to solve the assignments. Okay, my assignments are really interesting and you will enjoy them. So yeah, I'll solve them on stream right now. I'm going to stream for 2 hours today. That's why the title says random 2 hours in my day, because these are going to be random 2 hours in my day. So we have been given an array of n elements where each element is at most k away from its target position. You need to sort the array optimally. So this is the array and each element is at most k from its target position. Alright, so is it a k rotated array? I need to verify if it's a k rotated array, and if it is, then so what I mean by k rotated array is basically, if you take this array, let's say if you take this array 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, and if you rotate 2 by 4 units, 2 by 4 units to the right side or left side, you do that for every number, but you're not doing that. Instead here we see that each element is at most k away. At most k away, that makes sense. How did you get the SD sheet? How did I get the SD sheet? You can get these SD sheets on if you go on YouTube and search for sheets, or maybe you can, I'll just give you the links in the chat right now. But otherwise, if you want the SD sheets and stuff, what you can do is you can go on YouTube and search for people who have sheets. So for example, you can say DSA sheets for beginners. If you type this, then you'll get this person. So there is this a sheet for this person, then there is a sheet from a lot of people. This person also has a sheet which is popular. Then this is like the most popular sheet in the world, if I don't know if in the world, but definitely one of the most popular sheets. So I'll share some of the sheets with you that you can probably try. So these are beginners questions. If you want to try beginners, then you might want to try the sheet. I'll give the link here in the chat itself for you. Beginners would go with this sheet. Then if you want a roadmap for 90 days, you might want to get this. There is another sheet, right? Then there is this sheet. Okay, I cannot share a link that has more than 200 characters, so I'll share this one. So these are like two of the most popular sheets. I like this one the most, the final 450 sheet. It is one of the most popular sheets. Everyone does it, and the best thing about this sheet for me is that it has topic wise questions, and the questions are rated from simple to tough. So if you're doing array, you can start with the simple questions. The difficulty will increase as you go down in the sheet, So this is my favorite sheet, but if you are doing a beginner sheet, then I've also shared a link. Try doing the beginner sheet first and then jump to this 450 question sheet. It should be helpful. And then finally, once you're done with that, maybe you can check the sheets for particular companies itself. So for example, right now I'm doing Amazon SD sheet, which has the questions that were asked in Amazon coding interviews. So once you're comfortable with DSA and you've done DSA for some time, then only jump to these kind of sheets which have company targeted questions. Okay, now jump to the let's try to solve this. So the problem is that each element is at most k away from its target position. You need to sort the array optimally. Okay, I cannot sort it. I have to sort it in n log k. N log k, that makes some sense. So where each element is at most k away from its target position, you need to sort the array optimally. Okay. And the time expected space is O of n, which means I can use a recursive algorithm like merge sort, or I can do it using, what else can I use? Okay, there is one obvious solution in my mind, but the time complexity is O n of k. Another possible solution that I can have for this is you need to sort the array optimally in L log k. Okay, N log k. N log k, N log k. Okay. Sort the array. Sort the array in N log k. Okay. Let's start the timer and try to think for a solution for the next 10 minutes. Okay, I will use the timer and I'll think for next 10 minutes, and then I will try to explain my solution, whatever I could come up with in those 10 minutes. Okay, so you asked, can we use binary search for current question? We can use binary search in case when the array is sorted, but since we have an unsorted array and there is no relationship that I can think of, so I'm not sure if we can use binary search for this problem. Because the array is totally not sorted, there is no, I cannot find a relationship between the elements, so that's why I'm not sure if I can use binary search, but who knows, we might end up using binary search also. Actually, the thing is, you saw the log k and that's why you are suggesting to use binary search, which is a very nice observation, but I'm not really sure if I can use binary search. Instead, what I feel is that, okay, we might use, I don't know, let's try to think for next 9 minutes, okay, and then we will try to come up with a solution. Let me think for a couple of minutes here. I have some ideas, I'm not sure. Okay, how are you bestie? Bestie मेरा CCNN का assignment कर दो. I'm good bestie, and I'm not going to do any assignment of yours because I have a lot of assignments myself. BTP भी करना है. Yes, I know BTP करना है, but I do not have a lot of time right now. Hmm. So you said that you can use binary search because each element is at a distance k, but you cannot in binary. So in order to use binary search, you need to have some relationship between the elements. For example, they have to be in increasing order or decreasing order. There has to be some sort of relationship. But since there is no relationship, I'm not sure if you can use binary search. What I can use is, so what I can think of using is, I can okay. Here's the idea for myself. My idea is that each element is at most k from its target position, right? So what we can do is we can start from any index, let's say 6, 5, 3, 2, 8, 10, 9. Okay, we can start from any index. Let's just start from this index. Now I go now for the next 4 elements or next k elements, right? K is 3 in this case. So for the next 3 elements, I will pick the minimum element in this next 3 and I will sort them. So for example, 3 would come here, okay, and then 5 and then 6, and rest of the array stays exactly the same. Right, once again I go here and I sort them. I pick the minimum in the next 3 and I bring it here. So this is sort of like an insertion sort, but the time complexity, what would be the time complexity? If I move in a window of 3, sliding window of 3, pick the minimum element, put it in the front, pick the minimum element, put it in the front, pick the minimum element, put it in the front. So that would be, this is, but then we have to do it for how long? How long shall we do it? We have to do it k times because every element was displaced by k k positions. So the time complexity would be nk, O of nk, which is fine, but I'm not satisfied with O of nk. So we can write a solution for this problem in O of nk time, and the solution would be to use a modified version of insertion sort. Okay, but now I want to think beyond nk. I want to think for O of n log k. I want to decrease this k to log k. And yes, there are only few things that we can do in this case. So for example, one was to use binary search, but we could not use binary search. So the next thing that we should do is, no Rohan, the time complexity would not be k plus n. No, the time complexity would be k plus n times of k, which is n times of k, because you have to do the same thing k times, because each element is displaced by maximum k position. So you have to do it k times. You have to do it k times. So it would be k times of n, whatever. It won't be n plus k. That's not how it works. The next thing, I want to make it log k. In order to make it log k, okay, let's look at our options. Our option is binary search, but we cannot do binary search. Next option is merge sort or quick sort. We can use merge sort or quick sort, but I am very against both of these things. So the next thing that we can use is heaps, maybe, because heaps also work in the same kind of time complexity. So what I can do is I can put the first 3 elements. For example, in the first array, I can put the first 3 elements in a heap. I can pick the minimum one, but that's doing the same thing, isn't it? Are we not doing exactly the same thing? We have to try and implement this. We have to sort the array in A and K. Okay, A and K. I do not want to use NK. Instead, I want to use O of n log k. So what we can do is we can have a heap. Let's say, let's try to look at the solution using a heap. If we use a heap, because essentially we have to move the minimum elements, so we can use a heap of the first elements. Let's say we make a heap of first 4 elements, and then so my idea is that at max an element is at most k away from its target position. So if k is equal to 3, then 6 is at most 3 away from its target position. Means 6 could be here, here or here, right? So that's why I make a heap of k plus 1 elements. I pop out the minimum element because in these 4 elements the minimum element would come at the first place. So I pop out the minimum element and then I make a heap for this one. Then I pop out the minimum element and I keep doing it. So this would be n times log k, because creating a heap would be log k, and popping out and popping in would also be log k, and we have to do it for all n elements, right? So this is the solution, we got it. So let's try to implement. If you got the solution, best of luck. What if we use 2 pointers, one at a current index? You can do that. Whatever thing that you're suggesting, it is still going to take O of nk. I'm going to use a heap, so I'm going to say import heap q. I'm going to use a heap, and let's also try, and then I'll also try to do that using the method that you guys were suggesting, and another pointer at current plus k index. Yes, exactly, you can do that, but if you're not using a heap, to find the minimum element you have to loop over those k elements, and when you loop over those k elements, your time complexity would be O times nk, O of n times k, right? N times k, because you do not have a heap, so you cannot get the minimum element in O of 1 every single time. You have to make a heap if you want to reduce the time complexity. Otherwise, the solution that you're suggesting, Mr. Jagdish, it would work, but it is going to take n times k. Okay, so in this case what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my answer array as empty array, and I'm going to start with let's say I'm going to start with the first k plus 1 element. So I'm going to say for I in range k plus 1, right? And I'm gonna have a heap here, a heap which is an empty array, and then I'm gonna say heap q dot heap push. I want to push inside of my heap, and I want to push this in the this element which is a of I. Right now, sorry for this. I'm going to say array or append heap q dot heap pop heap. Stop it, Rohan, that wasn't offensive. I just tried to be nice, okay? I hope you didn't get offended. Right, so what I said is I'm going to push everything inside like this. I want to push this in the heap, and then I can add it after popping from the heap. There you go, right? Now my final answer array would be correct. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say for I in range on length of answer, a of I equals to answer of I. I'm taking extra space, I know, but no, we have to return the sorted array, right? So I can just return the answer. I do not need to modify the array. I thought that we have to modify the array. I think this should work, right? This should work, hopefully. Sorted array would be 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, heap q has no attribute heap pop. Yes, it has to be heap pop, not heap pop. Do you know each other? Do you know each other? My question, Rohan and Jagdish, do you know each other? For I in range k plus 1 to n. Oh yeah, I need to do this also. While length of heap answer dot append heap q dot heap pop. Since Rohan said that you guys know each other, I'm going to assume that you don't, because he lies to me a lot. So no, you guys don't know each other. Anyways, I think this should work. This is n log k, perfectly fine, and this is going to work. I hope it works. Come on, come on, come on. Just 10 more test cases. You can do it. You can do it. That's it. There you go. It works. Cool. So, it worked. Okay. Cool. It worked. Cool. Very nice question. I will give it a green or yellow. I'll give it a yellow just for the sake of nice coloring. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. This is a very stupid question. I'm gonna give it green and I'm gonna solve it very quickly. I can tell that it's a dynamic programming based question. Rohan and Jagdish, you guys are having a little chat there. I have no idea if you guys actually know each other or not, but I'm assuming that you guys are just trying to make Fun of me. Hehe. Nice try by the way, nice try. Rohan saying that, I thought Rohan said that this is too slow, do better. I do not think it is slow, I think it's perfectly fine. Analog K is perfectly fine. I'm not going to do any better from this. I'm happy with Analog K. I'm just going to solve this final question so that I can be done with these problems for now, because I have to do something else in my life also. There are n stairs. A person standing at the bottom wants to reach the top. The person can climb either one stair or two stairs at a time. Count the number of ways the person can reach the top. Order doesn't matter. Cool. So it's a very easy problem. It's like one of the first problems that you do when you're doing dynamic programming. So it should be fairly easy for a person like me. Hopefully, I'm not really sure, but okay. To get to the first stair, it's gonna take you. There's only one way to get to the first stair. And to get to the second stair, there are actually two ways. Now I can loop over for I in range. OK plus n और समथिंग में हो जाएगा. अरे कैसे जॉब मिलेगा ब्रो, इंटरव्यू ने फॉलो अप पूछ लिया तो. I'm already going from O of nk to O of n log k. Now I'm not going to try to do it in O of n plus k because I know that's not possible. Okay, if you think that's possible, good for you. I'm waiting out. Make a video or give me the solution. Okay, give me the solution in O of k plus n. I do not think it's possible to sort that fucking array in O of k plus n. Sorry for my language, by the way. I do not think it's possible to do that in O of k plus n. The best I can do is O of n log k. Okay, anyways, so for I in range 3 comma n plus 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say dp of I is dp of I minus 1 plus dp of I minus 2, and I can return dp of n. Cool. The last thing is my n could be from this to this. I'm going to say if n equal to 1, return 1. If n equal to 2, return 2. And you might want to finish it up. Rohan said shut up. Oh, see, I'm thinking about for your future. Shut up, it exists. Cool. If it exists, then why don't you solve it? If it exists, then why don't you solve it? How about you solve it for us, Mr. Rohan? Okay. The last thing that I want to do, since the answer could be really large, is to use a modulo. Okay, by the way, all the questions that I did today were fairly easy, and that's why I was able to do all of them. I'm happy. It's one of those rare days when I'm able to solve all of the problems. I do not think I should do it here. Yeah, that was stupid of me. Anyways, this should work. This should work for all the 997 cases. Cool, it worked. And there you go. We have solved all the problems for today. I'm extremely happy. I'm going to give the link of the problem in the chat for Rohan to solve it in O of k. Okay, it might be k log n में हो जाएगा. K log n में हो जाएगा. K log n is more than n log k. Stupid, Mr. Rohan. K log n. No, it is not. It is less than n log k. True. It is less than n log k. But can you solve it in k log n? Is it possible? Let's look at the editorial. Let's look at the editorial and try to think of a solution. Okay, 1 n log k time complexity using priority queue, which we did, right? We used heap. That's what they're saying. Is there any other thing? Insertion sort, we tried that. Priority queue, we tried. Balanced binary search tree, we didn't try it, but I'm pretty sure that we should not. K log n, oh my god, K log n में भी possible है. Cool. क्या K log n का problem दिखेंगे, but K plus n में possible नहीं है. ठीक है, K log n में possible है. In order to do it in K log n, you need to use, yes, quick sort. I am familiar with quick sort, but I hate quick sort, so I'm not going to solve it in K log n. I'm happy with it. Anyways, so here are a couple of things that थोड़ा कम C2H5O पिया करो. Okay. So next thing, should I follow up with this sheet or not? Should I solve this sheet also? I do not want to, because most of the questions this sheet has, I've already done them one way or another. So I really do not think I should be following this sheet anymore. Instead, I'm done with the Amazon sheet. Now let's move on to other things in life. We will be solving other sheets now. Hopefully from tomorrow onwards, I'll be laying out a different plan for myself. or maybe we can do it right now also, because we have 2 hours. We have to finish 2 hours on the live stream. Bestie, a sheet share karo na. Yeah, sure. I can share this sheet with you. In the link, this is a sheet of Amazon problems. Okay, so if you wanna try for Amazon, you might want to solve all these problems. Okay, this is very old. We need to update it. Come on, guys. I'll give you one question. Yeah, sure. Come on. Give me the link. I'll solve the question if I can. Give me the link. Okay, we should do. I'll do that one day. Okay, I will, maybe on Sunday. Yeah, sure. Just drop the link in the chat. I'll try to solve the question. Other than that, I was thinking of I should do it maybe next week when I have my holidays. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to next week is I'm going to do a challenge stream where I will stream for at least 5 to 6 hours. Okay, and for this entire 5-6 hours, what I'll be doing is solving your problems. Okay. Jagdish, you might drop the link in the chat and I'll try to solve the problem. In the meantime, let's discuss what are the things that we have to do. Today is Friday, tomorrow is Saturday. I have a quiz. Okay, so let's try to make a to-do for today. I need to, not today, let's try to make a to-do for this week. Okay, or the next 2 days. Should I don't know. मैं Minecraft में OpenGL का stream start करता. Good idea. Okay, Jagdish, do remember that this is not on this Sunday. I will be streaming for 4 to 5 hours on the next Sunday after this next this tomorrow one. Okay, or tomorrow is Saturday. So okay, I'm not going to be streaming for 5 hours on 25th. Okay, I'll be streaming for 5 hours on when is the next Sunday? 2nd of October. So on 2nd of October, I'll be solving for 5 to 6 hours, and when I'll be streaming for 5 to 6 hours, I'll be taking all the questions that you guys have. Just drop the link of those problems. I'll be solving those problems during the live stream. Okay, and that would be the title of the stream. But this Sunday I will be streaming, but I'll be doing something else, or I might also record a video and upload a video this Sunday, because I feel now, since people have started watching my channel, at least 1 or 2 people, I might want to upload a couple of videos every week or so. Tell me if that's a good idea. That video can be related to DSA, coding, or in general anything. I can do anything, it's fine. सेकंड को छुट्टी है ना? हाँ रोहन, सेकंड को छुट्टी है. यस, सेकंड को छुट्टी है, और सेकंड को इसीलिए स्ट्रीम पे I'll be streaming for 4-5 hours and I'll solve all the problems, and I'll be waiting for you, Jagdish, in the stream. Come up with at least 5 to 6 problems, 3-4 problems at least, so that I can solve them. Okay, I hope someone shows up. Okay, what else? Okay, what are the things that we have to do? I have to do one really stupid thing. I do not know if it's gonna but Ruhi, we have planned something else on October 1 and 2, right? What have you guys planned on October 1 and 2? What have you guys planned on October 1 and 2? Also, yes. So what I was saying is, there I have to do one really stupid assignment. I don't know if it's stupid or not, but I have to do that assignment. If you guys want, I can do it right now on stream. If you guys want, I can do it later on. Maybe right now. Okay, so here's the assignment. Casually has 1k views on one of his streams. I do not know why one of my stream has 1k views and another one has 400 views. I have no idea why. But yes, I do have some views on one of my streams. Okay, so how about we solve a problem? How about we solve the assignment? Okay, because I have to keep streaming for 2 hours, so I need to do several different things. OpenGL wala, I can do OpenGL assignment also if you want. Rohan, if you want, I can do OpenGL assignment also. That shouldn't be a big deal. Now here's the voting time: cognitive or OpenGL? Which one should I do? I have 2 assignments. I need everyone's vote. Should I solve the OpenGL programming assignment, or should I solve the cognitive psychology assignment? In this assignment, I have to create a poster, and in this assignment, I have to write a lot of shitty code in C++. Now tell me, what should I do? Should I solve this one or that one? What do you want? What do you want? OpenGL वाला कर दो. Okay. OpenGL versus Cognitive. I have created a poll. I've created a poll for you guys, okay? I've created a poll for you guys. Now you have to pick. What do you want? Do you want OpenGL assignment? Do you want cognitive assignment? ये no क्या होता है? Okay, that's cool. I have a poll. You guys can pick one assignment. So in the meantime, I'm going to take 1 minute because I'm getting a call. Okay. Hello. जगना चाह बे? Sheesh. ओ जाब. मैं stream कर. अभी तो. Okay, sorry for the break. I'm back. Sorry for the break. Yeah. So by the way, Rohan, I have done the entire setup already. I did a stream yesterday titled trying OpenGL for the first time, and in that stream I have done all the entire setup for OpenGL. So shut the fuck up, okay? I have done the setup already. So I have got 2 votes, and both of those votes says that OpenGL. OpenGL is the winner here. So let's solve the OpenGL assignment, okay? This is the OpenGL assignment. This is the first question. Let me open up my code blocks and stuff, okay? Let me close this up. We have to get into a C++ mode, okay? We have to get into a C++ mode now. Yeah, that's not pro. I spent like 1 hour 20 minutes in that stream. I'll show you. So I did a stream yesterday. मैं Minecraft बना दो on stream. Minecraft बनाएंगे but not right now. We'll do it when I have a job. I do not have a job right now. So let's go to channel. Let me show you something, okay? Let me show you something. Look at this. Trying OpenGL for the first time. Mr. Rohan, look at this. Yesterday I spent 1 hour 22 minutes and finally I did the setup of OpenGL, okay? I was able to do the setup and I tried out several things in OpenGL. This was the stream. So you might want to next time try keeping up with me, okay? So let's solve the assignment. We're gonna create a new glut project. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's create a new glut project. We're gonna give the title to be assignment. And right here, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Let's go. So this is our new project and this is where we're going to solve the assignment. But before we do that, I also want to open up a VS Code because I do not like to code in code blocks. Now some of you might want to kill me for this, but I hate code blocks. So let's quickly open up our favorite coding editor, VS Code. Okay, now we have VS Code open up. We have our file main.cpp right here. So let's open up the main.cpp. All right, so that's all we have right now. Okay, this is cool. So this is the default code that you get with OpenGL when you I'm not very good with OpenGL, so I'm pretty sure that Rohan is going to say a lot of hurtful things during this stream, but I'm okay with it. Okay, if I try to run this right now, I will be getting some random shapes. These are some shapes that have been created using this. But anyway, so the first problem is I have to implement a midpoint line drawing algorithm to draw a line from point x0, y0 to x1, y1. Here x0, y0 can be anywhere in the range 30 to 400 and y0, y1 can be anywhere in the range 30 to 400. Display your output on a viewport of size 500 with the left of corner at down comma 30. Cool. So this is what we have to do. Yes, so this is what we have to do. But before that, let's also open up this. Let's go here because we need the algorithm. I do not want to I do not remember the exact algorithm by myself. I have to check out the algorithm. So let's go ahead and let's open up the lecture notes so that we can find out the algorithm, midpoint line drawing algorithm. Okay, the midpoint line drawing algorithm is right here, and we have to also see how to draw a point in OpenGL, right? How to draw a point on screen, how to draw a point on screen in OpenGL. Good. OpenGL glut point line circles. Yes, this is fine. We need a, yep, this is a very straightforward and easy code. For those of you who were in my last stream, you know how this code works, and for those of you who do not know, it's perfectly fine. Either way, I'm not here to explain you how this code works. All I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make it draw a line. It's for you. Now I want to use this piece of code to draw lines. Okay, how do I draw lines in OpenGL, by the way? If you wanna, in computer graphics, by the way, I might want to use something like this. So the midpoint line drawing algorithm, I'm going to use midpoint line drawing algorithm. Where's the algorithm? The algorithm is this. This is the algorithm. This is the midpoint line drawing algorithm between the point x0, y0 and x1, y1. Hello Rohan and Tarun. Hi Kwanit, you're back. How are you? So I got 4 votes and all 4 of you want me to do OpenGL assignment on stream. Do you know that this is so risky? Because if I'll be solving OpenGL assignment on stream, it might happen that someone might copy the assignment and I will end up in a bad place. If I get plagiarism because of this, then it's not going to be good. I'm telling you, I do not want to get plagiarized for this, but okay. Where was I? These slides were supposed to be confidential. Why do you think that these slides are supposed to be confidential? I do not think that these slides are confidential. I think they're perfectly fine. Why would you make these slides confidential? This is some general knowledge that everyone needs to have. Rohan is very scared because I've shared these slides with everyone. I have to implement the midpoint line drawing algorithm to draw a line from x0, y0 to we have to do it on a viewport of size 500 with the left top corner at 10, 30. Okay, there are several things that I need to understand. First one is the window size is 500, 500, which is perfectly fine. But now I want to understand the left top corner is at 10, 30. What does that mean? Viewport of size 500 with the left top corner at 10, 30. Rohan, what does it mean by having your left corner at 10, 30? Can you tell me what do we have to do? We have a viewport of size 500, which I have here, 500, 500, and the left top corner is supposed to be at 10, 30. Itna edge mat karo, mujhe just solve. No, I want to understand from you because I have no idea how this works. I just installed OpenGL yesterday. Okay, with left top corner at 10, 30. What does that mean? What does it mean to have your left top corner at 10, 30? Left top corner at 10, 30. Is it this one? Window position? Are you talking about window position? I hope not. I hope that we are not talking about the window position. Are we talking about the window position? It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I hope we're talking about the window position. Never mind. So, x0, x1 can be anywhere in the range 30, 400, and this also can be anywhere in the range 30, 400. Okay. Okay. 30, 400, which means which size is 10, 30? It says that left top corner is supposed to be at 10, 30. So this is definitely the position. Window position is 10, 30. Hopefully it's not the size. Okay, I have to draw a point. Okay, so let's pick up 2 points first of all. Okay, let's pick some points. Let's say my first point is x0, x1 and y1, y2 can be in range 30, 400. Okay, let's pick 50, 50 to 60, 60. Okay, instead of making a function that can draw a line between any 2 points, or should we do that? Let's first try to draw a line between these 2 points. Okay, so before we do that, how about we try to draw these 2 points on the screen and try to understand where these points are and how would that line look when I'm drawing the line. So let's modify this piece of code and try to run it. Okay, one point is here. Where is the second point, by the way? We do not have the second point. Why is it? My projection matrix is 499, 499. Oh, I just draw one point. I'm sorry. I need to say 60 instead of 50. I want to draw a point. I want to draw a line from 50, 50 to 60, 60. Cool. I want to draw a line from 50, 50 to 60, 60. So this is a very small line. This is a very small line. Now let's increase this number to something like 300. 300 was the limit in the assignment, right? 400 was the limit. So we'll go with 300. So we want to draw a line between these 2 points now. Who's this? Galat hai projection matrix. Nee, I'm gonna work with this projection matrix only. I'm not going to work with 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, minus 1, 1. Okay. I do not want to fix the aspect ratio. I want to use a projection matrix of this size only. I'll change it later on. I do not want to change the projection matrix right now. It's fine for me right now. Okay. Because मेरे को बड़े I want to use the decimal numbers instead of floating point numbers as much as I can. Okay, display. Okay, this is fine now. Now I have to write the midpoint line drawing algorithm to draw a line between these 2 points. Okay, now you guys can start laughing because I do not know C++ a lot, but anyways, let's start with x1. Let's start with int x1 is 50. So it is not int. I have to make float. How do I do float? X1 is 50, 0. Float x2 is 60, 0. Float y1 is also 50, 0. Float y2 is 60, 0. Okay, I want to check if it is going to work. I'm gonna put in x1. I'm gonna say x2, y1, and I'm going to do the same thing here. x2, y2. Okay, let's try to run this real quick. We got 2 points, which is fine. Yes, we're gonna make it 300, 300, by the way. Cool. So these are our x1, x2, y1, y2. Now the midpoint line algorithm says that we need to find delta x, delta y, and d so that we can use it in the while loop. So let's quickly figure out our variables. So delta x, I'm going to say float delta x. Delta x is x1 minus x, x1 minus xo. So instead of this, let's call it x0 and let's call it y0, x1, y1, x0, y0, x1, y1. Delta x is nothing but x1 minus x0. I'm just gonna say the same thing, x1 minus x0. Delta y is y1 minus y0. D is 2 times y, 2 times delta y minus delta x. Okay, I have a question for people watching me. In general, what I'm assuming is that you have no idea what I'm doing, because I do not think a lot of people know computer graphics or OpenGL in general. So my question to you is, how are you trying to make sense of this string? Because I'm not explaining anything. First of all, I'm just trying to solve my assignment here. So I need to understand what's your point of view. How are you making sense of whatever I'm trying to do here? You might want to answer it while I'm busy with this assignment. I need any also, E and E. I need both of them, delta y minus delta x. Okay. Is there something remaining? Yes. We do not need anything. All we need to do is we need to make the first point. We did the first point. Okay, now we are going to write our main for or while loop, whatever it is. Okay, so we're going to write a for loop or while loop. What are we supposed to do? What are we going to do? Let's use a while loop. Okay, let's say our float x is x naught. Okay, x is x naught. Now I'm going to say while x is less than x1. Okay, so this is not how you write a while loop in C++. You write while x is less than x1, and then you have to use these braces. I use Python so much every single day that sometimes I get confused with the syntax of C++, but it's fun, right? Okay, now simple. If d is negative, if the discriminant is negative, then you have to do something. If discriminant is positive, you have to do something else. If discriminant is negative or equal to 0, in that case what you're going to do is you're going to basically update your d to be d plus ne, no, d plus e, and you're gonna update your x as x plus 1, right? For the next thing, otherwise you're gonna update your d equals to d plus ne, and you're gonna say x equals to x plus 1, y equals to y plus 1. Once you're done with this, you might want to draw this point x comma y, right? So then you want to draw this point where your float y equals to y naught. So this is all. I think that should be good to go. Let's try to run this point. Expression cannot be used as a function. The expression cannot be used as a function. I'm sorry, that's a typo. It is not an expression. Okay, move once again. I do not see a point. I do not see a point. Ha 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 ha. Why? It's a nervous laugh. Yes, your assumption is quite right. We will get to know if it's useful or not. Okay. Okay, I understand. I get it. I get it. I know how it is. It's just that here's the thing. So I can definitely try to explain you whatever I'm trying to do here, and I feel that would be really helpful also in most of the cases. But the thing is that right now, until I have a job, I do not want to focus specifically on streaming at all. But once I have a job, I will try to, so I won't stop doing these things. I'll definitely be streaming. I'll definitely be doing all the programming on stream, doing DSA maybe, or doing something that I like development, making programs or application softwares or whatever. I will be doing that on stream. But when I'll get a job, I'll make sure that I explain whatever I'm doing here, so that it could be more helpful for you guys also. But right now, until I have a job, you have to bear with me, because I am trying to minimize the amount of time that I waste every single day. That's why I stream, and that basically means that I have to keep working on stream without considering all the people who are watching me. So that's the entire thing. But thank you for still joining in at times. It is kind of motivating. I made one point, but then I'm printing x0, y0, which is a stupid thing. I need to do x comma y here. Cool. So that's it. If I do this, I get a line. Voila, I did it. I just drew a line using OpenGL, and I solved the first question of my assignment, which was to implement the midpoint line drawing algorithm, whatever. Now let's try to do some funny things with this line, okay? And this is where the fun starts. So the funny part is if I change the dimensions of stuff. So for example, if I change my projection matrix, let's try to change the projection matrix. Should we change the projection matrix, or should we do something else? Not sure. Okay, so this was the function to display line. So how about we call this function as display line, and I'm going to call this function from x0, y0, x1, y1. All of these are floating point values, right? So I'm gonna say float y0. You still have a chance. You guys still have a chance. After this question, I'm gonna do one more poll. Okay, this poll is done. Let's do another poll. Should I continue OpenGL assignment? The second poll is, should I switch to cognitive as it would make more sense? Okay, that's my second poll. Whoever's watching, you guys might want to vote. Should I switch to cognitive as it would make more sense now? So you've seen me do OpenGL assignment already. That's how it's gonna be. If I'll be doing OpenGL, this is how it's gonna be. It would make very less to no sense to you guys. Oh, I changed the wrong function. Sheesh. Never mind. Forget about it. Forget about the code that I'm writing. I'm not saying that forget about the poll. So should I switch? What does the poll say? The poll has one vote which says yes, I should switch. By the way, I solved this problem, which is good, so I'm getting 20 marks. Cool. Look at this. It says that copying from internet and your classmate is strictly prohibited, which means if one of my classmates is watching this stream, they are going to get me in trouble because I'm going to get -100 marks, okay? And I do not want to have -100 marks. So this is why I do not want to stream my assignment. But yes, I did one question already. Now I'm going to switch as most of the people are asking me to switch. So this is all for the OpenGL assignment. That was very funny or interesting, I don't know, whatever. Now let's switch to cognitive assignment. Let's try to solve the cognitive assignment. Okay, so this is the cognitive assignment, cognitive psychology. I think this will make a lot more sense, of course, because it's a very creative assignment and you guys can help me and join in. So how about you guys can help me? I'll drop a link. Okay, let's try to do this assignment together. So we're going to do this assignment all together. I'm going to create a Google slide. Okay, you guys might, if you feel like joining in, welcome. You're welcome to the slides. I'm going to share a blank slide with all of you. Okay, so let me share a blank slide. I'm gonna call it or I'm gonna call it poster. Okay, I'm gonna share a blank slide with everyone. Okay, there you go. I'm going to share a blank slide. If you guys want to join, you can come here, and if you want, you can come here and help me create this poster. So let's first read the assignment, okay, before we try to understand the before we try to make the poster. So I have to make a presentation or poster which best depicts or demonstrates the difference/overlap between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Okay, the best poster will get a reward. Now here's the thing. I want to make a poster. I have an option. I have an option of making a presentation, but really I just want to make a poster. I do not want to stick to a presentation. So I want to make a poster, a one-page poster, just a simple one-page poster, and in that poster I want to demonstrate the difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Okay, so let's try to do that. Human intelligence versus artificial intelligence. I've never created a lot of posters, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Behance. By the way, it is very interesting. If you have never checked out Behance is a really nice place for creative people, where people put all sorts of creative stuff on Behance. So I can go to discover section of Behance, and right here I can type in posters, and I'll get a lot of posters. I get a list of posters on Behance that I can check out. Okay, so let's click on posters, poster design. Let's see what Behance has for us. So this I got to learn about Behance during my internship at Adobe. I explored Behance for a long time. So this is how some pretty cool posters look. How about I type AI posters, right? I want to type about posters about AI. No, posters about artificial intelligence. That makes, okay, so these are really bad. These are really bad. Oh my god, I just got an idea. Sheesh. You'd never ever believe what I just got an idea. I'm going to do something really crazy, okay? Hear me out. I'm going to use DALL-E to solve this assignment. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's gonna be insane. So I'm going to use DALL-E to solve this assignment, alright? So I'm going to generate an image using artificial intelligence, one of the best image generation models available to us right now. This is DALL-E. I'm going to use DALL-E and I'm going to generate a poster for this. Okay, let's go. I'm going to say a modern poster, okay? Modern poster demonstrating the difference overlap between human intelligence and machine intelligence. Okay, let's first start with a simple prompt. So this is going to be my first prompt. The prompt is a modern poster demonstrating the difference / overlap between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Okay, let's generate. So this is going to be insane. This is the first time someone is using machine learning to solve a machine learning related cognitive psychology assignment. Insane. If my ma'am gets to know about this, she's going to kill me, but I don't care. But these are some awfully bad results. Wow, I'm so fucking disappointed right now. How is it depicting the difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence? No, that looks awful. This looks okay-ish, but it is still very awful. I need to figure out something else. Okay, no, this is not going to work. These results are awful and I'm disappointed. I'm utterly disappointed and my day is ruined. I expected better from DALL-E. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. How about we use DALL-E Mini to generate some random images? To bring in creativity in my assignment, I'm going to use actual machine learning models and I'm going to actually try to depict the difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Okay, so how about we try to answer a question in our poster? So let's think of a question for our poster. Okay, the theme of the poster is supposed to be for us, it is gonna be let's use Merryweather because this is a really nice font. Okay, the theme of the poster for us could be intelligence, human versus intelligence, machine intelligence versus human intelligence, right? That's the theme for the poster. Theme is machine intelligence versus human intelligence. Okay, now I want to check machine intelligence. I want to check what does DALL-E return. Machine intelligence AI. These are some really weird results here because none of them looks to me as if they are AI or machine intelligence based. How will I use my creativity? Create a presentation poster which best depicts or demonstrates the difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Okay. Well, humans are intelligent, but what are the things that us humans can do? I need to think for this one. This is taking so this is more creative than the OpenGL assignment, by the way. This is way more creative and tedious, to be honest. It's not just simple piece of code that I can write. Intelligence. मैं क्या क्या कर सकता हूँ? Human intelligence versus machine intelligence. कुछ इंस्पिरेशन चाहिए मेरे को. कुछ इंस्पिरेशन चाहिए. How do I get the inspiration? I need some inspiration. Inspiration. ऐसा क्या है जो ह्यूमंस कर सकते हैं बट मशीन्स नहीं कर सकती? Mm, See, I'm a pro intelligence by observation, humans and intelligence by information. Intelligence by observation is humans, intelligence by information AI. That's not actually technically correct. Here's the thing. So first thing first, I'm a pro. I take sides of computers and artificial intelligence. But anyways, the thing that you said, intelligence by observation is in humans and intelligence by information is in AI. AI can also learn by observations. Okay, there's a thing called there's a lot of different type of machine learning techniques where actually AI models learn using observation. Can AI not learn from observation? AI can learn from observation, isn't it? AI can learn from observation. AI can learn from observation. I believe that AI can learn from observation. AI can learn from observation. Yeah, there are like a lot of machine learning papers that I have come across during the time when I used to study AI, machine learning, and I have a lot of examples where they actually learn from observation. Yes, AI can learn from observation. It's not gonna help me. I need to think of something even more. So I need to think something that can. Even in reinforcement learning, what AI does is basically observe the environment and then make random guesses and then learn using the action reward observation method, which is similar to us humans and how we learn a lot of stuff. So I remember I had in one class, my professor told me that my professor told me that us humans, when we were child, we learn to walk. We learn to walk, and we learn to walk using the observational method. We didn't learn using the reinforcement learning method. But personally, what I feel is that we learn to walk using reinforcement learning method only. It was observation at first, but then the procedure or the method or the actual technique to walk, that we actually figured out using the reinforcement learning method, and that can be done using AI also. So there are like a lot of AI agents which can play games or learn how to walk and do all sort of stuff. What could be the craziest shit in the world? Oh, that is so cool. See, this is a good this is what I was looking for. This is like a very nice sentence. It says that human brain is analogous while machines are digital. This is like such a big difference, and I could not come up with it. This should be like the first difference that we should come up with. It's a very big difference, and it's a crazy important thing also. We function in an analogous method while machines are digital, which is something that which is a very big difference between machines and humans. So I really love this line. I need to make sure that I use this line in my poster somehow. Can AI create a movie? Humans can. Humans are artistic, creative. AI is occur. No. Okay. You might not like my answers here. Accurate and something else. No. So you might not like my answers, but what I feel is that AI can also be creative. There have been a lot of AIs who have won creative competitions like painting competitions or movie competitions and these kind of stuff. It is totally possible for an AI to be creative. For example, even DALL-E, even if we talk about DALL-E, the thing that I was using here, it is pretty creative in some sense. For example, if you see, it created a lot of images that actually do not exist. So for example, in this one, I wrote that a cat hitting a shinobu with a baseball bat. So it tried to do that, it tried to create images of that, and this is something that I'm using. But generally, if you type this thing on Google, so for example, you can type this AI won art competition. Okay, so you'll find that AI can also be creative. It can create movies, art, and all those kind of stuff. So this was a work submitted by one of the AI. Okay, so this is one of the AI that submitted a work in some art competition where a lot of big artists were participating, and the final result came and AI got I guess first position, I'm not sure. So this was an image that was created using AI, and the image actually does not exist, so it created that image creatively. So I do not think that AI cannot be creative. AI is definitely creative. I'm fine with it. AI is creative. AI can be creative. See, for creativity, it's more about how you define creativity. In general, what I understand from creativity is to use all the information that you have and then come up with something that is beyond your imagination. That beyond your imagination or beyond someone else's imagination. So that would be very creative to do. From the existing information, try to come up with something that doesn't exist or that is beyond someone else's imagination. That would win you an art competition. So that can be done using AI also. AI is creative. But I like this part. This is more technical though. The human brain is analogous, but the machines are digital. But let's try to understand this. How is the human brain analogous and let's try to understand this a little bit, because this statement is really cool and this is actually something that people won't argue on. So for example, if I'd say something like AI cannot be creative or AI can only learn by information, then this is something that will that might put me in a lot of trouble, because not everyone is going to agree with the same point. Some people might feel that AI is creative, some people might feel that AI can learn by information and observation both. So there will be a lot of opinions when we are going to say something of that sort. No, I'm just trying to have a nice discussion, nothing else. I'm just trying to have a nice discussion because your points were really nice, and that's actually cool. But the thing is that people are going to argue about these things. But when I'll say something like AI when I'll say something like humans are analogous and computers are digital, no one's gonna have a problem with it. Okay, that's the only thing. Do we have anything else? It says that this is very stupid and absurd. A modern computer normally use 2 watts of energy, whereas human brain use 25 watts. I do not know how they figured out these numbers and everything, but I'm not going to use this. It's very stupid. Machines can handle data at a speedier rate as compared to humans. That is true. Artificial intelligence takes much more time to adjust to the new changes, whereas human beings can adapt to changes easily, and this makes people able to learn and ace several activities. That is also true, because yes, with all the computational power that we have, currently artificial intelligence takes a lot of time to learn a new thing as compared to humans, because for us, we generally do one shot learning where we see an image of a cat and a dog and we're able to remember for the rest of our life that this is a cat, this is a dog. While for an AI to do the same thing, we'll need a lot of images and we'll have to train. And that's the general perception behind artificial intelligence versus the human intelligence. So for now, I think this fourth point is also correct. As we all know that humans learn from past mistakes and intelligent ideas, and intelligent attitude lies at the basis of human intelligence. And this point is simply because machines cannot think and learn from the past. I do not think that's true. That's also not true. I mean, that's arguable. I'm not going to say that that's not true. Then I'm at a wrong point. I'm just saying that this is arguable. Point number 3 is also arguable. The simple difference is that human beings use their brain, ability to think, memory, while AI machine depend on the data given to them. Well, again, arguable, but kind of true. So this is fine. I'm happy with whatever I got to know, and I'm going to say that human brain is analogous while machines are digital. So let's try to understand and let's try to deep dive into this part only. While I'm going to zoom in a little bit. While human intelligence looks to adjust to new environment by using a combination of various cognitive processes. See, look at the word cognitive. This is very helpful for me because I'm doing assignment of cognitive psychology. So I need to have this word cognitive somewhere. So human intelligence looks to adjust to a new environment using a combination of various cognitive processes. AI aims to create machines that can imitate human behavior and perform human-like actions. Machines are digital, but human brain is analogous. What does this word analogous means, by the way? It's opposite to digital, that I know, but other than that, analogous is comparable in certain respect, typically in a way which can make clearer the nature of things compared. Okay. Similar function but having different origins, such as wings of insect and bird. Analogous, comparative. Okay. Analogy is a cognitive process of transferring information from a particular subject to another, or a linguistic expression corresponding to such a process. Analogy is a cognitive process of transferring information or meaning from a particular subject to another. Boy is to girl as man is to woman. That's analogy. Okay, so human brain is analogous, but machines are digital. True. Humans can use brain's memory, computing power, ability to think. Human intelligence all about learning. Okay. So how do I make a poster that depicts that humans are analogous while machines are digital? How do I depict it using a poster? That would need a lot of creativity. Let's go to Pinterest, because Pinterest also has a lot of good images that can help me in my assignment. Okay, I'm going to sign into Pinterest just for the sake of signing in. Okay. Let's explore the human versus AI intelligence. These are some really stupid posters, and that is scary for me, because with these posters I feel like I'm going to end up in a bad place. Okay, so first of all, my poster is gonna have a line, of course. The line is gonna be humans are analogous, human intelligence, humans are analogous while AI is digital. Is that fine? Difference between human intelligence and artificial intelligence. Humans are analogous while AI is digital. Or if I want to write it creatively, I might want to say analogous. There is this distinction of signals, analogous versus digital. Digital signals are discontinuous in the form of just 0 or 1, let's say, while analogous signals are continuous. So this is a really nice point which says that humans are analogous while AI is digital. So I want to use some cool fonts for AI. Same for analogous. I want to use some cool fonts. Let's use this one only. This is very cool. This is pretty cool. So I'm going to increase the size to 20, 30, 40 maybe, so that it becomes visible. I'm going to say analogous. This assignment we have to do tomorrow. Okay, fine. I thought that we have to do it today only. That's why I was kind of worried. But anyways, I'm gonna make it 40. Okay. I'm going to put them randomly at 2 different places. Okay, now I want to use some digital world. I'm going to use some really cool images to make sure that it looks cool. Digital versus analog. Can we find some really cool image? Okay. Oh my god, this is so cool. This poster is so cool. Analog versus digital poster by someone. This is so cool. Cool. It looks really nice. I don't know if I can use it. Let's go back. Oh. Digital versus analog. Let's try 0 and 1. Digital. I'm not able to find a really cool image. Where else should I go to search for images? I do not know. Images showing difference between digital and analog. I don't know. Maybe Google Images. These are some very basic images. I do not want to use a really simple and basic image. That's gonna look really stupid on my poster. Oh, this is cool, but can I find something cool, even better? That was a cool image. If I cannot find anything, that I might end up using that, but okay. Okay. Can we find a better image? Oh, how about we do that? That would be so insane. Damn, that's gonna be so insane. I got it. I got an idea. So let's take an image and let's try to edit it for ourselves. Okay, we're gonna make it so cool. Just wait. Okay, just wait. For example, let's take this image. Okay, I'm going to copy this image. I'm gonna post it here. I'm gonna say that go to back, and I'm going to increase this to the entire thing. Right now I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it human. I'm going to put a human here. Human or AI. Let's call it artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence and human intelligence. Right. Okay. Let's change this to 30 now, because that is just way too big. That's what she said. Human intelligence, artificial intelligence. But this looks very ugly right now. We need to find a way to make it less ugly. Should I not do it like this? Should I keep it with a smaller? Should I keep the image a little bit smaller? That's possible. If that looks even better. It does look a lot better if I do it this way. Maybe I can use a different color here. I should really focus a lot on my and what I can do is I can use a shape. Here. Okay, until this point I can use a shape, and I can send this shape to backward. And what else are we gonna do? We are going to color it with the black color. We're gonna fill it with the black color or dark color. This is human intelligence, while this is artificial intelligence. I want to use contrasting colors, right? So I'm going to copy paste this shape right here. I'm gonna order it to backwards. Oh, this looks so cool. Trust me, this looks, I mean, I do not know if it looks cool to you or not, but it looks pretty cool to me. Wow, okay. So I'm gonna say this right here. Let's use the same font because I feel having different font is creating some sort of problem for us. Let's put it here. Human intelligence versus machine intelligence. I'm going to change this image. So this is a normal image having all the everything that we have, but I'm going in this image I'm going to put 101101110, something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna type 1 0 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1. Tell me if it's not cool, okay? Because I feel that this is pretty cool. I do not know why, but I feel that this is a pretty cool idea. It might be stupid. It might as well be a very stupid idea. And this might not be looking as cool as I think it is, but I'm going to give it a shot. Feel that this is pretty cool to show that something is digital or I wanted to copy this thing and I'm gonna just save my hard work by random binarizing. What is that, by the way? I'm just using random binary numbers here to prove my point that AI is digital, which means it only sees ones and zeros when we have some image and stuff, instead of seeing the context like us humans do, right? Okay, this is to prove a point, by the way. Kwanit, stop laughing. तुम्हारी असाइनमेंट नहीं है तो तुम हंसोगे अब. इसका कलर चेंज करते हैं. लेट्स चेंज द कलर ऑफ दिस. लेट्स यूज़ अ डिफरेंट कलर. नो, लेट्स यूज़ अ डिफरेंट कलर. नो, लेट्स यूज़ अ डिफरेंट कलर. नो, दिस लुक्स वेरी अगली. फक. लेट्स यूज़ अ डिफरेंट कलर. Yes, this is slightly less ugly. I'm gonna go with this one. And right here I'm gonna go with a slightly bluish. So that's how your human sees an image, but that's how AI sees an image. It's just pretty cool. But this poster is pretty empty right now. I still need to add a lot of stuff. What should I add? What should I add? I need to prove my point that human intelligence is analogous while machine intelligence is digital. So I need to find more images. I need to find more images to prove my point. Human cognition. I want to see human cognition. Pomegranates too tough to peel. Why are you peeling pomegranates? तुम्हें pomegranates कहाँ से मिले हो? और पोमोग्रेनेट्स खुद से पील करना इतना भी टफ नहीं होता. बच्चों जैसी हरकतें करना बंद करो. शीश. चिल्स हो रहे हैं मेरी बॉडी में. 1 hour 30 minute की स्ट्रीम हो गई. आई कांट बिलीव. आई वांट टू मेक इट टू 2 hours टुडे बिकॉज यूजुअली मैं थोड़ा जल्दी जल्दी ख़त्म कर देता हूँ स्ट्रीम एंड देन फील गिल्टी ऑफ नॉट स्ट्रीमिंग फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. That's why I wanted to stream for a long time. Cognitive psychology से related images नहीं है क्या? I want to use cognitive psychology. I'm very hungry somehow. I just had lunch at 1 o'clock, I guess. I'm not sure, 1 or 2. But I'm still very hungry. Human cognition. I want an image of human cognition. Information processing in a human. Information processing model of cognition. Can I find information processing using sensory organ. Search human mind. I can search human mind and I will get a human mind. मैं human mind का क्या करूँगा हो? I need perception. I need to see. Kwani, by the way, you are the perfect person for this assignment. Listen to me, okay? Focus on this. Whatever I am saying, focus on this, okay? So, my question is, what I'm trying to do here is, I'm trying to make a poster that differentiates human intelligence from machine intelligence using just images and very little to less text, okay? So, in that poster, I want to prove a point that human intelligence is analogous while machine intelligence is digital, okay? Now you have to support me and you have to help me. How do I support this, okay? So tell me, how do I, what should I have in my poster in order to make it look such that I can differentiate between the human intelligence and machine intelligence. So what I'm trying to prove is that humans are analogous, human intelligence is analogous, while machine intelligence is digital, which means machines see everything as 0 or 1, while humans have multiple sensory organs which they are using. Oh shit, I just remember I have a lecture of PC from 5 o'clock. Wow, I do not know if I'll be able to stream for 2 hours or not. I should be, but I might have to go in between. I'm not sure. I have a lecture from 5. Oh shit, I didn't remember that I have a lecture from 5. Kwanit, help me. I'm still waiting for you, Kwanit. You gotta help me. You have to help me find out the difference between human intelligence and machine intelligence using images and stuff. You just said okay. You're supposed to tell me something. Acha, you're thinking. Okay, cool. then think, keep thinking, keep thinking. मैंने भी सेम सोचा था अबाउट इमेज इंटरप्रिटेशन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू ह्यूमन कंप्यूटर दैट यू हैव शोन. तुम कॉग्निटिव साइकोलॉजी में नहीं हो ना हो? प्लीज टेल मी तुम कॉग्निटिव में नहीं हो. Thank God you're not in cognitive. Otherwise मैं तुमसे हेल्प मांगता तो चीटिंग हो जाती. चीटिंग. वैसे उस मैम आई एम सॉरी. वैसे मैम I should not say this on stream. It's very risky. I'm not going to say anything. I'm sorry. Just forget that I said anything. So I'm just going to use this and I'm gonna say that my point is that this image, when we see this image, us humans are using all of our sensory organs and then trying to make sense of this image, while the AI, all it's doing is converting it into digital numbers and then making sense of that image, which is kind of stupid. You can show a picture of bird where a human mind focuses on the beak, whereas machine only sees the whole image as a bird. Okay, maybe I'll note it down. Thank you. I'm gonna note it down. Oh, I need a person. Yes, I need a person. That's what I was missing. Human art. No, human SVG. Graphic. I need a person. Hey, this I've used for a lot of places. I do not want to use it again, although I feel like I should. Oh, should I create art from myself? No. Nose vector image. That would be pretty stupid if I put a vector image of a nose, isn't it? That would be pretty stupid, I think, but I feel I should still be using it. Human sensory organs perception. good image. Can put it, but it has a really weird color. I do not know if I should have multiple colors in my... that looks weird. Ew, what the hell? Gee, this looks very bad. Also, when I'm copying the image, I'm getting the background also, which I do not want. At the rate QUR. That's something new. I never had this captcha. Oh, that's cool. This is cool. See, now we're talking. Oh, oops, move. Okay. This is fine, right? Yep, it's almost fine. Let's go here, let's go here. Let's go here. Yeah, that looks ugly. This looks better. Then I need to flip the colors. Ew. I'm slightly frustrated because of the work. I should probably stop streaming, should I? Then I won't be able to finish up my 2-hour challenge. But at the same time, if you look on the bright side, or if you look on the side, not even bright, if you just look on this side, then you would see that actually the thing is, I was supposed to stream for 2 hours, but at the same time I didn't know that I have a class. But now I do. But now I know that I have a class. And in that case, digital signal processing, in that case I will have to leave, isn't it? So either way I won't be able to stream for the continuous time. How an image is processed in computer. Conversion of analog data to digital for machine learning. It's perfectly fine to use this one. You cannot put in you cannot put in analog data directly, right? You need to convert that to digital. Mm. 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 You have to convert that. Anyways, this is it. I'll finish up the poster maybe off stream or on stream or whenever I get the chance. But for now, I'll have to stop the stream because I have a class in next 10 minutes and it is not ideal. I've already been streaming for 2 hours and then I have to go and get into another class at 5. And I was also super hungry, but I'm very tired now. I don't know how I'll be able to go to the class. But since we have a class, so that's all for today. I'll be streaming tomorrow back again at the same time, hopefully. Or if there's no, tomorrow I have a quiz at 3 to 4, so I'll be streaming maybe in the evening. Okay, so thank you for joining in. Hope to see you soon. Goodbye.